Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be carrying on with Esoteric Ebb. First of all, an apology. If you hear any rumbling on the audio, not sure if the mic is picking it up or not, my dog is currently sleeping at my feet, snoring his head off. So at least he's very relaxed. But if you hear anything of that kind, that's my little man there. Right. Oh, who's this? Masked assassin. Yikes. Seemingly out of the air itself, a masked figure appears. Master, bad vibe, behind! The intimidating shadow stands ready to strike with a dagger in hand. Yes, maybe one of your friends, cleric. The goblin manages to ask before his eyes widen. His eyes immediately fall on the dagger and he reaches for his sling. Oh, it's happening. Let's go! Alright, trying to remember what I've got equipped in terms of bonuses. I generally do alright on this, despite not really... Oh dear. Famous last words. Your goblin companion takes the initiative. Snell whips his sling with practiced flair and launches a stone. The assassin flips backwards trying to dodge it, but it connects nonetheless with a sickening sound. The masked figure's head tilts at you suddenly. Flick of the wrist, a quick motion with the hands, and dark energy surrounds you. But only in your mind. A hex. You will take constant damage from this, typical warlock spell. At least I'm full health. You feel a deep unease permeate your bones just as the assassin hurls a blast of sickly energy. It
lands squarely in your chest, causing an eruption of pain.
Right, so he's done 11 damage to me in one turn. Brilliant.
The uneasy feeling turns to a sensation of needles stabbing into you.
Needles? More like needless. Oh, I hate needles. The assassin intends to use the distance between you to their advantage. Throw something at him. Anything. Look, you obviously have to get closer. Cleric, there's a hex! Do you know about hex, Snell? Or maybe you can't see it, but there's little shadow worms crawling all over you. Anyway, focus. Get the bastard. Alright, so in terms of... Oh, what we got here? Oh, we got... Ooh, greasy. Let's make him fall over. Grease! You raise a palm, rub your fingers together, and open your hand, summoning a torrent of grease. It sprays all over the assassin and the surrounding area. Light arms over.
You will not allow some filthy sneak to kill you.
Actually, so speaking of, I probably can't cast this out of turn, can I? Alright.
You are in danger.
Cleric, you've been hexed! Yells the goblin, whirling another stone. The stone misses the masked one. They glance sharply at Snell. The masked one again lifts their hand, shooting a viridescent blast. God, I'm down, I think. Oh, 1 health.
You endure the pain as best you can.
Nope, we're down. And dead. Great. Okay. So the grease didn't do anything. Okay. Fun, huh? Alright. Let's have a quick look at... As we know, we're going to get attacked. What have I currently got equipped? I've got Wisdom and Charisma, Advantage in Esoteric Events, and I've got this dude. -2 Dex may not be the best for this fight. In fact, I'm going to add the Strength and Wisdom. In terms of weapons, Dex and Con might not be a bad shout. So I've got Strength and Intelligence. Is that a weapon? What is a weapon? Strength and Intelligence. Well, I kind of like the Dex and the Con, actually. 1 Strength, Advantage against Earthfolk. That could be useful. Why don't we equip that instead of our stopwatch? +2 Dex may not be the worst. We'll cast a couple of preparatory spells as well. Yeah, so let's bring that into... I'm going with the Dex because I think, it's going to be beneficial to us to get a decent initiative roll. Okay, so spellbook-wise... I'm going to want to cast some stuff. Let's cast... I could be wrong, but I don't think the assassin is one of those types. Celestial, Elemental, Fey, possibly Fey. Fiend or undead? I don't think so. So I won't bother with that. Holy Aura. Until the spell ends, your aura moves as you want in an encounter. You and all allies add 1d12 to ability checks. Maybe? Probably better than Revivify in this. No reason to cast. Brilliant. Thanks, Ebb. Don't need Cure Wounds. I will take Shield of Faith, though. That seems wise. I think instead of Grease this time, I might cast Inflict Wounds. Because I was thinking maybe the Assassin will slip up on their turn. Which didn't happen. But let's also take some of the stuff that gives us back spell slots. Because I'm going to want all of those, I think. There we go. All right. Quick save. Let's go in and there we go. Do this again. We'll speed through the dialogue. But we're going to get a different roll this time, hopefully. Yep. 17? It's not bad. I mean, it's still the worst here. But it was a bit better. Okay, anyway, Snell's going first. He's going to do that again. Hits the assassin. The assassin's going to hit us with a hex. And he does 2 damage this time, so that's better. Shield of Faith blocks some as well, so that's 1 damage. He does 3 from that, so again we only take 2. This is getting a bit better. The assassin, throw something. I think I'm just going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Charge dark energy into your fist. With smooth ease, sprint forward and jab directly at the assassin. Your fist connects with his shoulder and the necrotic energy surges through his body.
Grunt of pain escapes from the composed assassin. With a flamboyant flip, he's now out of reach once more.
Lane arms over.
Okay, we had that dialogue before. Okay, it hits us hard this time, but we're still blocking damage, luckily. Alright, getting low. We're going to get within reach of the assassin. Okay, we actually have advantage on this because he's Earth folk. So that seems like it would probably work. Disarm. Consider the nature of the magic. Tougher check, obviously, and I have a -3. Tempted by the disarm? Let's just think about this. So, I've got a +2, so I'd need to roll a 9 on 2 different dice versus just punching. Let's go with the punch. Safer.
You cannot beat the classics.
You wind up your fist and connect mightily with the masked one's mask. He stumbles back and clutches at his face for a moment.
All 3 of you are beginning to tire. Beginning to tire, much like a bicycle being used for the first time. Oh, this one won't be interested in jokes. Never mind.
The end is near.
Snell sprints forward at the assassin and tries to slide tackle his legs. The assassin leaps into the air to dodge. The Snell reaches a hand up and connects with the masked one's ankle. The assassin tumbles to the side, almost falling prone.
Oh, what a side gig.
The assassin raises his offhand as though he's going to blast you with energy again, but he lashes out with a dagger instead. Only 1. Good, and that's blocked.
It slices into your forearm, cutting a ragged gash in your flesh.
Damn. Okay, we're still down to nearly dead.
Again, the pain of the hex asserts its stinging grasp. End this fight, now!
You can disrupt that magic blade's string. You have the capability.
All right.
That mask could be valuable to have, and knowing who's trying to kill you is usually a good idea.
So these are very easy checks. We literally can't fail these. Or we can try and do this. I do have advantage, and I got a +6, so I'd need to roll 9 with advantage. Let's do it. There we go.
You raise both hands in front of you and curl your fingers. You reach out, not physically, but esoterically. And you connect with the string connecting the assassin to the dagger. You shear the string and watch as the dagger is set free in a rapid spinning motion.
It cuts into him deeply. A painful murmuring escapes the mask. The assassin releases a shaky breath.
This hasn't gone the way the assassin expected. They probably thought they were going to kill you.
Your muscles burn.
The goblin has risen from his slide tackle and tries to get a hold of the assassin. He's struggling to secure a grab, but the assassin is harried and focused on preventing it. The assassin puts both hands on his dagger.
Clearly attempting to do something.
But he finds he can't. Oh, come on! Am I really dead? I'm dead again. Well, I thought that went pretty well until we died. So... I'm going to put this on as well, just in case it protects against the... Oh, is that going to replace the Shield of Faith? Is that what it said? Cause... the Shield of Faith. I was just wondering if I could have both, because... that might protect against the Hex. It's knowing that it's Earthfolk, it's clearly a human assassin, so... Oh, okay. I mean, what could I have done better there, really? I mean, we got lucky on some of those damage rolls as well. I mean, I could heal, but that'll be my turn. Snell's doing fuck all. Oh, okay. Oh, he rolled low this time. That's actually pretty good. Can we try and convince them not to fight? I mean, maybe, but... Let's just go with the try and kill this guy thing over. Oh, God. Didn't work. Well, we've seen how this fight plays out. We're just going to go through it. Blocking a fair bit of damage. Oof, okay, this is a bit tougher now. Try and inflict wounds again. Oh, nat 20 on that. That's pretty good. Okay. I mean, this worked pretty well. Obviously, we still died, but, oh, this one... Should I fire that off? That'll be my action, though, won't it? Is it an action? I want to do this. And we get it. But it's a shame I couldn't, do that before the fight. Wow. Okay, so he's killed us again. Tell you what, passing some of those rolls, those death saving throws would be quite nice if and when that might ever happen. Alright, you know, I'm going to approach this slightly differently now. Clearly he's able to do a shit ton of damage to us. We're going to try and, I'm going to go back and equip my charisma stuff. My charisma... where's my charisma? It is pretty good anyway, to be fair. Have I got anything that's bringing my charisma down? I could get rid of Meek, because, like, he's not really adding anything to this fight, is he? I don't think. I get something that does my charisma up. Huh, not that. Anything but that. It's a minor boost. Is there anything that does a bit more? Not that. Don't like the loss of dexterity on that. Is the only thing. Tell you what, we'll pop this back in for me. It gives me a +7 on the modifier there. We're going to try and end it through not combat. And see if that makes any difference. Oh, God. Yeah, well, he rolled low, so that's not too bad. Let's try and yell something surprising. Now, I don't have advantage on this, which is weird. Oh, okay. Of course he rolls max damage. Try the grease again. Okay, we're dead again. Record time this time. Do you ever want to pass one of these death saving throws? I'm going to try that again. I want to see what effect that... I just load up my game? I didn't press on what I expected to. Okay, this is... This is an unexpected difficulty spike. Because it hasn't really been a combat-based game until now. But obviously we're... he rolled a nat 1. We're struggling a little bit, huh? We're going to try this again. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. You grope for something that will disrupt his rhythm, and you find it. There's no escape. We've got you surrounded. The assassin jerks to attention and glances over both shoulders. You can see he believes you, and he's distracted by the possibility. You are a good liar. Okay, now it's Snell's turn. So we're still in a fight. We didn't end the fight, but it might have other benefits down the line. Damn, he's rolling high on these damage. Okay, yeah, basically one-off max damage on his go, of course. So. Oh, okay. So what does that? What did that first thing benefit us? Distracted. Okay. I'll try disarming him. Should be okay. You take a step forward and using both hands, quickly push his wrist one way and the flat of the dagger the other. The dagger pops out of his hand and lands on the ground a few steps away. You catch him gasp with more panic than you expected. Cleric, you've been hexed! Oh yeah, we did that already. Last one. Okay, so he's going to shoot at us. Oh god, he's killed us again. Okay. Okay, come on, one more. Oh, okay. You know, there's a 50% chance to pass a death saving throw. It's statistically unlikely that for us to roll as bad as we are. Okay, so what am I missing here? Maybe we should make a grab for the mask. Maybe once we know who it is, it will make a difference. This time. I feel like rather than just... Okay, that was a good roll. I feel rather than just trying to do damage, kill them that way, I feel like the nature of the game suggests that there's probably a different way to end the fight, like we did with the crocodile. But I'm going to do the inflict wounds first. It's a wisdom thing though, isn't it? Come on. Yes? Jesus Christ, okay. Force max damage, brilliant. I'll try this again. Jesus Christ, Ebb. I keep calling him Ebb because that's the name of the game, although we know his name's Rog. Oh god, that Shield of Faith kept me alive there. Right, we want to grab the mask. I think we did it. I want to see what this does. You faint low, then reach out suddenly with both hands and connect with the mask. You give it a yank and it peels away from the assassin's face and tumbles to the ground. No! You see the assassin's face for a moment. Her face? Why are you doing this? Hey, what the hells? She scowls and says, "Fuck you." Then in an instant, the mask is returned onto her face like a materializing mist.
What?
You hear a crunching sound from the assassin's mouth, and suddenly she shrinks to a tenth of her size.
Passed a bit down on something. A reduce spell.
The pipe! She's going for the pipe! Try to catch her.
You reach, but your body fails you.
The tiny little assassin hops into the pipe, stare in shock. Cult hit updated.
You feel disappointment. Fear for the future.
General confusion, really.
Look! Snell points to the stairs behind you. They go down. Far down. We won, Snell! Huzzah! Almost die. Oh gods, no, no. The goblin doesn't look too good himself as he returns the sling to his back pouch. Look, we can either head back upstairs or we can continue down. But whatever that bastard didn't want us to see down there, we now have an open path. You're right, Snell. We should keep going. Well, it's not really... I meant we can go take a rest, then come back here later. The dungeon ain't going to shift right away, but you take the lead. I'll be right behind you, okay?
A woman is hunting you, a young one at that. A hag, perhaps? No, that'd be far too expedient. All the clues point towards a very simple answer. You are dealing with a renegade warlock, and you are heading straight towards her master's lair. Whoever's hiding down these stairs is most likely, actually probably, exactly what that assassin didn't want you to find, so time to get going.
Time for truth to be unveiled. Once your body stops leaking.
Alright, we survived by 1 hit point then, thanks to my Shield of Faith that I had up. So first things first, let's do a Cure Wounds. 3 whole hit points, huh? Wow, let's do that again. Okay, that's really weak healing. That's supposed to be doing way more to me, isn't it? Fuck it, I'll use another spell slot. 10 that time. Yeah, that's more what I was expecting. Right, so a few things first. Let's... This one isn't that good. It's like every 3rd hour, just it doesn't seem to happen very often. Let's switch stuff back in. I'm gonna... Ooh, I didn't mean to write there. Let's, some of these spell slots, but I'll do a few. That's HP. We only need to eat 1 apple to fill up our HP. Sending, I'll pop back in. Intelligence and Wisdom will do that. Let's get that back in. That was quite a nice effect on that, though. Advantage against Earth folk. Can I contact anyone with this? Please don't bother anyone with it, cleric.
You think about who you could send a message to. There are a few targets you have in mind.
Who's Rick Spiter? I've forgotten that. I'm going to send it to Etta. Hey, Etta. What are you doing? Cleric, please do not use that pebble to contact me at your leisure. I'm attempting to work here. Message ends. Rick Spiter, any news? Oh, she's the tavern owner. What was her voice? I can't even remember. Was it Scouse? Cleric, oh, it's you. How lovely to hear you sending a message here out of nowhere. Is it a pebble? It seems more like a pebble, really. The message ends. Viscon, it's the cleric. I'm just calling to let you know I've got a pebble ascending. Cool, huh?
Very cool.
The message ends.
The things he puts up with.
Short and sweet. You didn't disturb him now, did you? That's probably fine. So upshot of that is... Probably, I mean, for the wisdom and charisma, I'll probably keep it in. Oh, my deck's really low. What's the frog? Oh, yeah, the helmet. Going for a comedy, intelligence, charisma build is having some unforeseen effects. Oh, yeah, the questing tree. Now, what was that thing that we saw? Cult hit, wasn't it? Where? So which one was that? Like, I wish I... Cult hit. An assassin came for your life. You survived, but the attacker got away. No clues to go on other than an esoteric mask. Be ready for them to return at any time. Okay, so this is kind of all linked to the... Oh, the pillar sort of quest line. Okay. Alright, well, we are going to head down. I might try and keep the Shield of Faith up if we're going to have other combats, potentially. Yeah. Labyrinth. Or... Well, that's probably it. You stand before an entrance. Beyond, you see dark tunnels, winding passages, a forlorn chamber connecting them all. Seems like one of those paths could lead down. They enter the chamber. You step inside. The musky air invades the holes in your helm.
Fungus. Every breath you take is mostly damp fungus.
All right, which way, cleric? I thought you'd tell me. Do you want me to choose? I've been running behind you all this time for the very explicit reason that I assumed you literally would not follow me if I walked in any other direction. This is true? Good assumption? Nah. Now pick a direction. Let's go into the rough cavern. The path slopes downward sharply, too sharply. This looks steep. Start climbing instinctively. Maybe we should there.
But you're already descending.
Oh, this was a mistake.
You're essentially climbing now.
Oh, God. Hang on. The stone is damp.
The stone is damp. Your gauntlets slip.
Can I put on the Crusader's Man? What do you mean no reason? It would give me advantage. It would give me a 1d12 on this check. Alright, well...
Your grip fails. The world tilts.
Great, 15 fucking damage. The damage seems really harsh in this game. I mean, I know we're getting like healing items as well, but it seems like I almost die every other minute.
You fall, tumbling down the rocky slope. Your body crashes against stone until you finally come to rest at the bottom. Everything hurts.
Cleric! The goblin scrambles down after you. You find yourself in a low-ceilinged chamber. Water drips from somewhere above. The sound echoes in the enclosed space. I think we're close.
The goblin is correct.
You can see light filtering in from a passage ahead.
Ah, the exit.
However, there is another path descending into darkness.
Burial grounds.
I'm gonna I'm gonna interject with another heal points, I think. 9 hit points, okay. Let's explore the burial grounds. Risk it all just for some potential loot. You descend into the ancient burial chamber.
The air grows colder still. Rotten.
Walk through the entrance. The doorway appears to have been sealed for millennia.
Yes. Actual millennia. A recent seismic shift must have broken the seal.
Your footsteps splash in shallow water.
It pools on the floor ankle deep.
The chamber is vast.
Columns of carved stone rise into shadow. Snail motifs, spirals.
Yes, this is a tomb. Tons of bones all around. His voice is barely whispered. Don't take too long. And there in the center, An altar. Upon it rests a mummified corpse. Look closer. Not human. A snail. A giant snail.
Its shell is crystallized, preserved.
The body itself is wrapped in ancient cloth covered in strange runes.
Funerary rites or a ritual. How else would this corpse be preserved for so many years?
One of its appendages is extended, held out in its grasp, a ring, entirely silvered.
Magic. Powerful magic. Very powerful.
What is it? A dead snail? A really, really big dead snail. Examine the ring more closely.
You step forward.
The water ripples around your feet.
Craftsmanship is exquisite. Ancient artistry.
Okay. Look around the chamber. Your eyes scan the space. Other snail corpses. A whole congregation of the dead.
This was sacred to them. A place of reverence.
All right. Make a decision. You stare at it. So, are you going to take it? Take the ring?
You reach out. Your gauntlet closes around the ring. You pull.
Ring of spell storing. It slides free from the mummified grasp. For a moment, nothing happens. Look at it.
A ring of spell storing. An incredibly powerful magic item. What a great find.
The goblin wipes sweat from his brow. Well, let's get out of here before something else wakes up. Something moves. Huh? All around you. Ah, shit. From the shadows, from alcoves, from beneath the water. They rise.
Skeletons. Their bones ancient and yellowed, covered in barnacles and coral.
Run!
You are trapped.
Great. Okay. I haven't got my combat stuff selected.
Dozen undead guardians awakened after centuries of rest. This is bad. This is very bad.
There's too many! The goblin draws his sling and lets a stone fly. It strikes one skeleton square in the skull. The skull cracks. The creature doesn't fall. Fuck!
Your god is with you. He must be.
They are nothing but bones. Manage them.
Death surrounds you. Literal death.
It won't let me cast Grease. I could do the Crusaders. That'll be my turn, though. Okay, so... Can we get out of here? Working on it! Any divine intervention would be great right about now. Can we talk to them? No, they're beyond reason, beyond words.
Only duty remains in these hollow skulls.
Yeah, well, I can't inflict wounds. What can I do? Undead. Oh, yeah. That'll give them disadvantage on me. Cool. Okay, I still get an action as well. That must have been a bonus action. Okay. Let's have a look. We get advantage. It is a DC 20, however. Let's try dodging and weaving, because actually that's not going to subtract anything from my score. I guess we'll try that. No.
You try to dance away, but slip on the wet floor. You catch yourself, but lose your defensive stance.
They're close again.
They swarm forward, weapons raised. Rusted blades, bone spears, coral-covered clubs. 3 of them converge on you at once. Oh, God. Okay. First blade cuts across your side. Oh, my God. The second strikes your shoulder. The third misses, but only barely. So did that give them disadvantage in any way?
You're bleeding.
Cleric! 2 more skeletons advance on Snell. He dodges one strike. The second catches him in the leg. Yeah, shit. The remaining skeletons circle, waiting for an opening. Oh, you might be about to die.
They aren't dead. They do not tire.
You do.
They've got an idea. The goblin rushes forward, sliding between skeletal legs. He emerges behind them and kicks one hard in the spine. He stumbles forward, knocking into 2 others. No, where they're clustered.
Earth lends strength.
You need to end this or run.
Think. Use your esoteric might.
Snell, we need to go. I know! He darts between skeletal legs, barely avoiding a strike. I'm working on it! Okay, we do get advantage. Let's try that. Yeah.
You lower your shoulder and charge. Your armored body crashes into the cluster of skeletons. Bones fly. They scatter like bowling pins.
2 of them don't get back up. Yeah! But 5 remain and they're closing in again. Great, we're gonna die. Blades from every direction, I take multiple hits and I'm dead. Was that a 3, a 1 and a 2 on the death saves? Brilliant. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Try again. I think I should have kept Shield of Faith up. I'm not sure that good and evil thing did anything. You are kidding me. Okay. Okay, well what? I should stay in combat readiness, I think. Which is going to mean... Yeah, bucket for strength. Going to keep Meek up. Weapon-wise, I think we should... That in. More strength and intelligence. Oh, more strength might not be bad. Let's put that in again. It's a bit basic, but... I mean, am I able to use this stuff in combat? Because I haven't seen that way to do it, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, well I think we'll go loaded with this. Got Dex, got Strength. I'm going to keep Meek in there in case he helps out with anything. Put that there and get more Strength. Doesn't change my modifier. And if I put him instead of Meek, that would. Craney man. I think that's probably about as good as I can do. I'm going to keep Shield of Faith up this time. Woof, okay. I want that ring. So we're going to do that again. Let's just do a little save here, I guess. I'm not going to... Maybe we don't have to go down the sharp cliff, though. Like... Maybe if we try the fallen hallways? Yeah, fuck. I think we've got a trap. Before you can make another sound, the floor gives way beneath a pressure plate. Blade swing down from the ceiling. Okay, but we have advantage on this and decent modifier. There we go, smashed it. You throw yourself forward, rolling across the broken stone. Blades whistle past in your wake, missing you by inches. Oh shit, that was close! The goblin takes a breath as he too manages to move to the side.
You pick yourself up, breathing hard.
The passage ahead is clear now. The trap's spent. You find yourself in a low-ceiling chamber. Water drips from somewhere. I think we're close. But we're going to go and... Yeah, so I think we end up in the same place, but we just made a different way to get here. We're going to explore the burial grounds, and we're going to take that ring. Because I want it. I want it precious. Can I save in cannot save in dialogue? Yeah, that's a shame. Because the fights happen in dialogue as well. We're just gonna make a decision because there wasn't a check for grabbing the ring, so we're gonna take the ring. We're gonna have a fight. I go first this time.
Check your loot, damn it!
7 of them. You've never faced this many at once.
They're nothing but bones. Manage them.
Death surrounds you, literal death.
Alright, we've got advantage on strength. Dodge and weave. I still feel like we should do... I've got more dex now, and we do have advantage. God, dearie my. Alright, so yeah, so I don't see a way to use inventory items in combat. Pretty sure Cure Wounds would be my turn. Or is it? I don't know. Let's try it. Ah, it isn't. Okay, well, that helps actually. I haven't been healing in combat because I assumed that would be my turn. Knowing that it's not actually makes a huge difference. Okay. Okay, now that does make a huge difference. So, I mean, there isn't much difference here apart from the fact this is a slightly easier check. So we'll go with that one this time. Okay, I think we've managed it.
You backpedal quickly, your allies moving with you. Step by step, fight and retreat.
The skeletons pursue, but you're keeping ahead of them.
The exit, you can make it.
Fall back, now! You turn and sprint for the exit. The skeletons give chase, their weapons clattering.
But you're faster.
Right, run through the threshold. Wow, okay. You burst from the burial chamber into the passage beyond.
Your lungs burn, your wounds scream. But you're alive.
The skeletons reach the threshold and stop. They stand at the entrance, weapons raised, but don't pursue any further.
Bound to their tomb. Guardians that cannot leave their post. Keep moving.
The goblin limps beside you, clutching his leg.
You survived. Barely.
Are you alright, Snell?
Ugh, I'll live. Probably.
You? I'm fine. Liar. But I appreciate the sentiment. Well, that was intense, eh? Woohoo! Yeah, there's one word for it. Suicidal is another. Alright, let's reach the exit.
Your lungs burn, your body aches. But you're alive. And you made your way towards the exit.
Behind you, the burial chamber returns to silence.
You are emerging at the bottom of the ruins. Labyrinth delivered you safely down.
Well, it was something. Nice to be alive. Alright, let's go. Alright, save. Now, we are down here. I'm actually alright in terms of health. I wouldn't mind recovering a few spell slots, like so. Yeah, no, learning that okay, I assume the healing would be a full action, like I said. I think some of the spells are. I might need to learn which ones aren't a full action. But let's save that for a sec. Snell looks up at the looming giant mushrooms all around. Then he tenses up his arm, brushes against one of the sprouting, colourful flowers. The goblin appears to be having trouble walking forward. Does he have issues with his knees? That could be a general goblin problem, in all honesty. They have very small knees. How are your knees? He stops looking all nervous and turns to you with a confused expression. No, it's just they're... Oh, these damn mushrooms. He shakes his head. It's fine. I'm ready. Nod and continue down. Okay. Yeah, so let me look at my spellbook. Does it say what is and what isn't a full action? Yeah, so Charm Person is an action. As is Comprehend Languages. Cure Wounds is a bonus action, so that's good. Detect Secrets is an action. Grease is an action. Inflict Wounds is an action. Shield of Faith is a bonus action. Good to know. The rest of them, probably not. Yeah, so Protection from Good and Evil is a full action. It didn't seem to do anything like this one. Fey Fiends are undead, right? Several benefits. Creatures of this type have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. I didn't feel like that made any difference between the two combats. Like the first and second one, 2 hit, and the third one misses both times. You also can't be possessed by or gain charmed or frightened conditions from them. I mean, that may have an effect. I didn't feel like the disadvantage was happening for them, though. Very small sample size, of course. Crusader's Mantle is an action. Okay. Revivify is an action. Yeah, so basically it's mainly just your wounds. But good to know that's the case anyway. Okay, well let's get my little light up, because that seems to have a bit of an impact on if I spot anything in some darker areas. It's like a shield. Hello. Really old shield. What's that? Okay, let's have a look. Dex and Wisdom. Oh, we need to look at the ring as well. A shield left by one of the predecessors of what is today Norvik. Cat-like eyes displayed on the front, and as you wield it, there's a whisper in your ears. It says something like, "Oh, she, heder seguate, camarada, un cuando eres bien pelo." I'm not sure if it is Spanish, this cat language. It definitely has the ring of that, but I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what that is. Okay, so this is like a trinket type thing, is it? So, okay, so it's Dex and Wisdom. Yeah, so... my Wisdom is currently 2. Tell you what, we can probably take out the resistance note at this point. I'll put the spell book back in. I'm gonna put my boy Meek in there as well. So this shield, Dex and Wisdom. What would I replace? I could maybe trifling checks. Maybe. Let's put this in for now because it's a bit less Dex, but it is a bit more Wisdom. Oh, we can probably... I might replace the bucket again as well. So this gave me the strength. This one... kind of... I wonder if I go to the completely neutral one, to be quite honest. Let's leave it for now. I mean, low Wisdom is kind of the aim of this build, isn't it? Not for any particular metagaming reasons, just because it's funny. Let's have a look at this ring. A compact ring, crafted from ancient silver, which tingles with esoteric might. Inside the ring's oblong crown, you can feel, there is a hidden scroll, which will become inscribed with any spell this ring stores. The ring has 5 charges. While equipped, you may expend charges to cast spells if you do not have any slots available. The amount of charges needed is relative to the level of the spell. The ring regains 1d4 charges each rest. You have no clue how many charges are on the ring at any given time. It's very confusing. Okay. I mean, I'm immediately going to replace that. Yeah, so how do I use it? While equipped, you may expend charges. You do not have any spell slots available. So I don't see a way to prep this. I was thinking maybe I'd put the Cure Wounds on here, just so I'd always have, a reserve of that available if needed. But I think what happens is you run out of spell slots, but you can still cast one of your spells using this. So yeah, we'll keep that equipped. It does improve intelligence as well, which is nice. So yeah, it's +2, isn't it? Pickaxe. Maybe I'll keep that for now. I kind of want to stay somewhat combat ready, bearing in mind the area that we're in. Now, what's this? Something's frozen here. The blizzard rages around you. Whoa, this is like some kind of esoteric event. I was going to maybe put on my timepiece.
Obviously.
Why is it snowing, Snell? You tell me, you're the expert. Your goblin companion holds up an arm to protect his vision. Don't stay in this thing too long, cleric.
Cold bites in the cracks in your armor. Your flesh turning stale.
He rubs his exposed arms. God damn it, this esoteric bullshit. Relax now, it's just a little chilly. Chilly?
His glaring yellow eyes pierce your soul.
Okay, maybe it's a bit colder than that. Thank you. Right, let's look around. You squint, barely noticing the thing in front of you, midst frozen moss and ruins. The shape is vaguely humanoid, a small creature. A mushroom thing. Poke at it. It does not move, but it is solidly frozen and cold to your touch. What is that, Snell? No clue. Some fungoid? Either way, he says while shuddering, if you stick around here for any longer, I will go stand outside the freezing esoteric sphere, okay? Try to move it. You grab onto the icy surface of the thing, but you cannot.
Not heavy, but stern.
And it's cold here.
Frozen skin, slowed blood flow.
The goblin is staring at you. Let's spend some time investigating it. We're probably going to take some damage. You kneel down in the snow, taking a closer look at the central figure. It's fine. Shield of Faith's blocking it. Yeah, okay, sorry, the goblin mutters as he turns to leave. They'll support you in spirit from over here. Gods, it's cold.
The pain. You will be drained. Do not linger.
Ignore the pain. Just look at the placement of the sphere.
Ah, I see.
Yes. The sphere is perfectly centered upon this fungal monster.
Alright, let's have a look at this. So, Snell isn't helping out. I don't get advantage, but I do have a +8 modifier, so as long as I don't roll a 1 or a 2.
Of course.
Look around, then stare at the frozen mushroom man.
This is an esoteric pocket born out of a curse. This creature is cursed.
A freezing curse?
It could very well have been a simple cold spell that reacted with the primal strings of the area. Either way, yes, a freezing curse.
Who cast the spell?
Could be a rogue spellcaster, or the fungal creature found a spell's scroll and misfired it, but more realistically, an ice troll caused it.
Why is it a biome pocket then?
Esoteric pockets are created through chaotic interactions. Wizards have attempted to control them for eras, wield them. You figure out why this particular interaction spawned a biome pocket and not a one-roll pocket or a spawn pocket, then you'll be a greater arcanist than all those who came before.
How do I break it?
Heat.
Oh.
Yes, it's quite simple. This pocket is clearly unstable and focused entirely on this mushroom creature. Simply heat it up a bit and the pocket will fail.
That's simple?
Yes.
Heating up a fellow creature to save it. A truly romantic idea.
The red one means romantic in the classical sense, not in the modernist sense. You hope, at least.
You'll hurt yourself real good if you do that. But hey, you do you. Just don't come complaining to me if you wake up with a cold tomorrow.
Oh, the chill. It burns already.
I don't have... Oh, what's this? I have Revivify. Should I use it? Looking up at the frozen mushroom, you realise, yes, this is indeed a valid target for Revivify. The strings wrap themselves upon the fungal folk's flash-frozen body as you pump the necrotic energies out, leaving only space for positive force. Rise. As life returns, as heat returns, you see movement. Bit by bit, the mushroom shivers, then twitches, and then moves. An esoteric tingle. Whoop. You blink, and it's gone. The heat you brought to it causes the esoteric cold to cease. The blizzard suddenly stops, in the blink of an eye, as if the aggressive snowstorm was but an illusion.
There it is, the end of the pocket.
Well done. You've done a great service here.
You've turned off the blizzard. Feels a bit strange to do, even for you.
Oh, damn. Great job, you hear the goblin call out as he walks up to you. Oh shit, it's a mushroom. A moving mushroom. He then moves back, way back. Stilted. Stare at the mushroom man before you. That doesn't sound like a mushroom, does it? You okay, little buddy? The mushroom man raises his head. You see a tiny mouth underneath the cap. It shakes as he says again, I'm from the local government. I have questions for you. You must be very cold. We noticed you were in trouble. Snell says, while keeping a healthy distance. The fungal folk thing stares at you. I should cast Comprehend Languages, right?
Yes. Just see what the creature does first, in case it runs off.
Where's my comprehend? It's down here, isn't it? Are you able to speak normally? That's a no, then. Alright, so can I do it now? The goblin points at you. Sorry, the cleric here was the one who helped you out. There, you happy? Such a sensitive goblin, really. Thank you, Snell. No problem. Now talk to the guy or something. Okay, just look at him for a while, I guess. Mushroom Man looks around the still frozen grass until he finds a snow-covered bulb. He lifts it up, shaking it clean. As he does, it lights up. He gives you the tiny item. Oh, an ion stone. Insight.
It's heavy in your hand, despite its small size.
Oh my, an ion stone. How? Ah, it was in the grass.
Oh shit, that is a very powerful magic item.
Yes, the ion stone was responsible for this prolonged esoteric pocket. Though something else must have initialized it.
Thank you? Little Mushroom Man then waddles past you, walking away from the still frosty area. Alright, bye! He seems to walk around the corner into the nearby ruins. Okay, cool, yeah. See you around. Alright, let's check out that thing he gave us. +3 wisdom. A legendary magic item, probably produced during the Arcane era. It's got the markings of old Diminoran craft. It floats around your head as you walk around. I mean... Slightly less terrible at wisdom now? I mean, it's a nice little boost, isn't it? Maybe I should change my helmet back. How about the frog mouth? Well, it's good for charisma. Crap for dexterity. I've lost strength. I'm only -1 on wisdom now. Alright, let's roll with that for us for a bit. Okay, that was cool. What's this thing? An ancient shrine, good enough. I don't think I need to learn any. I haven't picked up any more spells, have I? But let's interact with it anyway. I guess I'm done. What's the little mushroom man? Hello. I'm just gonna check out this first, wherever this is. We'll come back and talk to him in a sec. Ah, shard of jaw, 2 incense and some cash. Mushroom thing here. Okay. Cool. Got some apples. Yeah, just talk to him again. Mushroom Man greets you with a slight tilt of his large cap. He then rattles out a quiet noise from its mouth. Why Snell keeps his distance. The Mushroom Man clearly gestures for you to come closer. He appears to have something for you. I'm going to use Comprehend Languages now. The twitching and rattling coming out of his mouth gradually morphs into something else, more tangible. A word.
What's up?
Oh, hello there.
I saw. Spell. You're good at stringular manipulation.
The words are slightly garbled through the magic. You must get better at this.
I am Cocoloro Nomomoroso.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Try to fix the spell.
You're unsure if this is the spell or simply a fungal thing.
He shakes his head.
You can call me Burr. That's what meat walkers like you yourself say, yeah? Although, it'll be a little different from me calling you Choo-Choo. For that is how your speech sounds like to me. But it's convenient. We do not parley with you often, so a name based on the sound will do.
I think I got the spell working now.
Perhaps.
Sorry, I'll ramble. I want to thank you for saving me from the curse of Gurglash. I owe you my life.
No problem.
I'll gladly assist you in any way.
Alright, well tell me about this Gurglash.
Oh, Gurglash, the Asker King. Horrid word, curse word. He is a bane upon the shadowy depths, the murky fungal valley that is my home. A beast with no care for balance or primal love.
So he's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's the worst. For decades he's roamed the great tunnel and its splits, taking what he wants. As all trolls do.
A troll?
Yeah, across the river.
Oh, that's bad. He nods his cap several times. The troll
spreads his frozen curse wherever he goes. Fortune favours us, for he's without his tribe, but once he was driven from the surface...
Oh, he was driven from the surface.
Yeah, by one of your people. Don't worry, we don't hold you responsible for the actions of a monster. If your avatar had not slain his tribe, then the tribe would have eventually spread down here either way. But to even face Gurglash alone is not a quest I'll take on lightly.
A quest? Get very intrigued.
Well, I'm here to make sure the troll doesn't descend into the fungal valley. In my attempts to scout, I made a mistake and got ambushed. Don't remember much, but the troll most certainly caught me with a bolt of ice. How it triggered such an esoteric effect, I know not.
It was an esoteric curse triggered by the ice bolt, I presume.
Yeah, seems so. It could be as such that the Ion Stone was involved, I'm unsure. They're known to cause all manner of trouble when involved in esoteric situations.
Where did he come from?
Oh, the surface, long ago. Before my time, all the time of my spawners. You'd know more than me, surely. He was the king of your land once upon a time.
My god killed all of his kind, or at least that's what I assumed.
One remains, hopefully not more.
We must vanquish this troll. The mushroom man looks around nervously.
Oh, that would be beyond my dreams, friend. If you do that, your name will be written on the walls of the valley itself.
A dick-ass rogue. Yeah, you should all know the name. Ragan, Wizard King.
Wizard King? Oh, okay. Folk of the valley will remember such bravery.
You live down here?
No? Or, well, perhaps yes. For now, my quest brought me far, but I'll eventually return to the fungal valley. I don't wish to permanently live here in Upper Hollow Ridge. It's a landscape filled with far too many horrors for my taste.
So this is Upper Hollow Ridge?
Yeah, it is. It's the region underneath your sea, yeah? Not many of my kind live here for clear reasons.
You've got family down in Fungal Valley?
Well, my core crevice isn't large. They're 13 and 20.
Is that age or amount?
I don't understand. I've 13 offspring and 20 comrades of my strain. Fungal folk generally reproduce asexually.
Oh, how boring.
But we live in large collectives or families, as you say.
Gesture towards Snell. I see, just like my goblin sidekick. Wait, what? What did he say? That he's asexual. God damn it, Oh, that's a great description of why it's great. I am not... He growls at you. Don't bring it up again, okay? The goblin shakes his head and gestures for you to continue.
I believe my kind have different ways of life than your own. I've heard you live in smaller collections and raise children very slowly. That sounds annoying, but also wonderful in some ways. I don't envy you though, but I respect your way of life.
What's it like in the Fungal Valley?
Oh, it's rough and wild. We struggle against invaders at all times with occasional years of calm. Other fungal tribes can be problematic, especially those with more warring ideologies. We're more peaceful in comparison.
Do you have a god?
Nah. We had an avatar of a higher being at one point, an evil fungoid. Toramora Colococoporoso.
Alright, flick on that, I guess.
The evil fungal god of the depth, a great warrior and conqueror who rages across the undercoast.
The sweep and decay, the dictatorial hive mind. Now, we don't believe in the whims of gods anymore. Now we look to our own and ourselves and stride towards harmony.
Have you travelled a lot?
Some. I've been to some islets on the undercoast. I've been to the surface a few times, although I wasn't a fan.
Hang on, aren't you a hive mind or something?
Well, some fungal tribes are still. Mine's not. We are sedentary and individualistic.
Right, fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you know Nessan?
Yeah, I know her well. Yeah, we worked together at a time down on the undercoast. She's a lovely woman, great druid. I owe her a lot.
So what, are you voting the election?
Election?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of it. It seems like a way to extract the common consensus of a core crevice, so that a larger collection of people can feel involved in the direction of a tribe of such size that personal relations between the leader and the followers cannot be had.
Yeah, it's mostly an illusion of control for the people. The mushroom man tips his cap. I'm apolitical, by the way.
Okay. I'm not sure of the implication of this.
Fair. That's okay. You're not a citizen of Norvik, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I understand. Good.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Have a good one, mushroom man. Yeah, he's nice. Nice fellow. Can I grab some apples? 8. I'll have 8 apples. Lovely. Alright, well I might top up health a little bit. I've got stuff. What is it, the fungal things that are 3 HP? They are, so let's have one of those. There we go. Another mushroom here. For them. Let's get my little this going again, just in case I've missed stuff. I don't think I have, but you never know. It is not as dark down here as it was in the caves in the last episode. I'm gonna set. There's a big troll. I can see the big troll. He's asleep. Well, that's the man in yellow. I see him. Frank, son of Frank. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it now as we kind of get ready to deal with this whole situation next time. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Esoteric Ebb. Probably the most combat-heavy one we've had. Hopefully the combats won't be quite as tough going forward now that I've realised I can actually cure wounds in the middle of combat. Which is going to make a big difference. But yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts anyway. And thank you very much as well for watching, as I said. And if you've enjoyed it, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. And a big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Tech Gaming. It continues to be hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to my videos, that'd be great. But thanks very much. I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.